I didn't watch the CBS broadcast because the game stunk and there was no fans, okay? So I went to the Nickelodeon broadcast strictly because I felt like there's maybe something that was going to, and it did. Like it was optically pleasing for those of us who have ADD. Okay, there was shit popping up on the screen. The first down marker was not only moving physically. I thought that was going to be like a gimmick. I thought they were like, oh, so close, and then like I thought that was going to potentially be like a thing. But then when they figured that out, by the way, and they had the moving first down marker, and then the slime zone, which by the way, I had no idea that you Nickelodeon nerds wanted to get slimed. I did not know. That was something that happened.
Badge of honor.
That's awesome.
Badge of honor indeed.
Really?
I mean, hey, just ask Sean Payton.
Dump that shit on my head.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yes.
Please.
That's right. Slime me.
This vanilla pudding like substance. Dump it on my head. Please.
It was making it rain as a child.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Slime the shit out of me, dude.
Please.
Okay. Because I feel like I didn't watch a lot of Nick, obviously. Okay? I didn't watch a lot of Nick. That's why I didn't get a lot of the references and why I'm asking the question about wanting to be slimed. I think when I did watch Nickelodeon, the losers were getting slimed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Wasn't that kind of like the thing there?
On like Double Dare and stuff like that. But when you went to Universal Studios and you got to get slimed, I mean, you felt like one of the stars that was on Double Dare.
What, they had like a splash zone where you get slimed, like Kennywood, where the fucking guy comes down the big hill and it hits the wall?
A lazy river of slime.
Really?
Close. There's also some like stand here and you will be slimed. You just go right underneath. You just wait for the magic.
Blasted with slime.
So then, where's this at?
Universal Studios.
Parents hate it.
Where's that at?
Florida.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You guys are standing in front of a goddamn tube that says blast here, and you guys are getting vanilla pudding blasted on your face and body. Then you're walking around 105 degree, 100% humidity ass Florida.
Everyone's
This
like,
is a good thing you guys have?
everyone's like, whoa, that guy just got slimed. And then they come up to you, hey, where can I go get slimed next? And you let them know. You just walk down that alley.
Your
take a
day
left.
can suck right down there.
You go get slimed right there. You look like a green guy forever.
Because listen, I was all about them getting in the slime zone, but I thought the slime zone potentially comes like on a sack or something like that person did. I thought it was a loser thing, but instead, somehow, it is flipped into being something that people desire. I had no idea that was the case. And by the way, Cameron Jordan, I think, viewed it like me. I ain't fucking doing it. He said, I just want a game. He had a Hannibal Lecter mask on, the whole thing. He gets out of there. I would assume that family
losers.
lost.
Those are losers.
Probably.
But that's the thing about Nickelodeon is even when you lose, you win with the slime.
You wouldn't have got
That's why I
slimed at
didn't
Universal.
watch. That's why I didn't watch.
Same reason I didn't get slimed at Universal.
Amen.
I ain't getting fucking slime on them goddamn new shoes I bought you.
Hey, those 11s that old Sean Payton was wearing did catch some vanilla pudding dyed with green right all over them. Now, I will say, I enjoyed the broadcast, though. For all those things that I just talked about with the slime and not watching Nickelodeon and understanding zero of the references. I had no idea what that goddamn shellfish patty did to the other person whenever they were making little references like that. And then I believe there was another, maybe a Doug that existed at one point.
Oh, yeah.
I heard Doug a little bit. I have no idea about any of their backgrounds, but I will say I was optically, I think, much more entertained than the CBS broadcast. If it was a great game and it was a shootout, the football game would have been what I would have been like, okay, I'm watching this. But with that game not being great, okay, that one, it added some shit that I enjoyed. I assume it's going to be a massive success.
Yeah.
And I hope it opens the broadcast up a little bit to a couple more options on the scene, by the way. Because them having a booth in the stadium is that's much different than streaming along at home. You could see the behind the scenes shit. I would assume they got a chance to talk to a lot of players, which they did. They interviewed, they talked about, hey, this person likes vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that a swirl? Oh! It's a swirl, yeah. So there was a lot of that. So they did get to interview the players and the coaches. It would be nice if they opened that up just one more step. Hey, let's go to an internet broadcast, okay? Let's let them get a booth in the goddamn stadium, do some interviews, and then let's see what we can do. That'd be great if that's what comes of this Nickelodeon thing. And maybe that's why I gave them a rating. You know, maybe that's why I was like,
Smart.
I want this to succeed for the future of the NFL. But also I thought Noah, I thought Nate, and I thought
Gabby,
I thought she did great. Lex Lumpkin was great.
obviously.
And the MVP, Mitch. Okay, I mean, that put a bow on the cake.
It really did.
He did. Did you catch the freeform broadcast or?
Well, I tried that one.
How was that?
Okay. It was one of those things where they weren't watching the game at all.
Oh,
You know what I mean? That happened on a Monday Night Football watch along earlier, where Herbie and Reese, I believe, were having a watch along, and they had Peyton on there and Charles Barkley on there, and that stole the show or whatever because they were telling stories and talking shit to each other. But there's a lot of misses. I watched that because I enjoy Herbie's work and I enjoy Reese's work. But some of the interviews were misses, you know, because for technical reasons or whatever.
Fieri stunk, for example.
Well.
whoa!
I don't even know if Fieri was on there.
He was.
I don't know
Anthony
why.
stunk.
I don't know why.
Oh, you don't say.
No.
Just saying.
I don't know why Fieri just took a shot out of
did
there.
not stink.
But they didn't even watch the game, right? So I was trying to watch the game. They were obviously talking about something different. So if you're somebody who maybe didn't have like an interest in what was happening in the game, but there was some side conversation that you'd be like a podcast happening almost.
Yeah.
Like I think people would enjoy. That's kind of what the Freeform was like.
Oh, nice.
But I watched the film room with Hasselbeck, Keyshawn, Rex, and Teddy Bruschi. That was awesome. I enjoyed that a lot. I got confused a couple times on which one was live and which one wasn't, because it would be live, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it would rewind. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's the film one. I thought potentially we're doing a film one and a small one. That maybe open that up, or maybe do a split screen, so you don't have to have all the guys on there while having the film happening and the thing happening. But overall, I enjoyed that one a lot. Hasselbeck got to showcase his brain a lot. Rex Ryan got a chance to basically showcase what he was like as a coach. Keyshawn was kind of hosting the whole thing, and Bruschi was making some really great, it was cool to watch a game alongside them. And Rex wasn't scared either. It wasn't like Rex was Rex the entire time. I enjoyed the film room one, but I think Nickelodeon is going to win the entire weekend, for sure.
And once they open up to the internet one, like you were alluding to, they're going to realize that, a much more transparent broadcast is going to do pretty damn good.
Could you imagine the international numbers on a internet broadcast? Like
Huge.
YouTube.
Oh, man.
It would be massive, dude.
Yeah.
It would be. If they did it right. Now, they probably won't. Maybe a couple swings, but if they did it right, it'd be awesome.
Well, if they had the right people, I think, in there is the most important.
Maybe we're overreacting to their, future failures. You know what I mean? Maybe we should overreact in a different fashion. They're going to see this Nickelodeon thing as a success that it was, and they're going to say, you know what? We need to open this up. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. Thank you, Nickelodeon and CBS, for providing this opportunity. Now we're going to make money everywhere else from everybody.
Oh, man.
Good for them.
All right.
Hey, good for the NFL.
Congratulations.
Good for you guys.